Former Fox News host Gretchen Carlson today has filed a sexual harassment suit against CEO of Fox News, Roger Ailes. Wow. Now, before the suit was announced, Carlson went to social media to announce her split with the channel, saying this, quote, "As you may have heard, I am no longer with Fox News. I value support and friendship, so please stay in touch." Well, I'd rather not, Gretchen, but nonetheless. So what happened between her and Ailes? What does she allege? Well, this is from Mediaite. Quote, former Fox host Gretchen Carlson filed suit in a New Jersey Superior Court against Fox News chairman and CEO Roger Ailes, alleging a pattern of sexual harassment over the course of several years. So I've got some of those claims, and I want to read them to you now. One is that Carlson alleges that Ailes told her she would have been more successful at Fox News if she had entered into a sexual relationship with him. He's allegedly reported as saying, "I think you and I should have a should have had a sexual relationship a long time ago, and then you'd be good and better, and I'd be good and better." Ailes allegedly told her, adding that, quote, "sometimes problems are easier to solve that way." Oh boy. There's more. Quote, Ailes would allegedly make frequent comments about Carson's legs, ask her to show off her posterior, tell her she was sexy but too much work, and lament that marriage was boring, hard, and not much fun. Well, if you're hitting on the people that work for you, it's obvious your marriage has a few problems. Now another one. Ailes had made it clear to Carlson that he had the power to make anything happen for her if she listened to him and understood what he was saying. Hey, I can help you out, but you gotta listen to me. Get it? You gotta listen to me. Interesting. Another complaint, Ailes consistently stymied her advancement at the network despite her proven track record. Track record of what? Because of Carson's opposition to sexual harassment and unwillingness to have a sexual relationship with Mr. Ailes. He allegedly told her at one point, "I'm sure you can do sweet nothings when you want to." Another one, Ailes allegedly called Carlson a man-hater and killer who needed to, quote, get along with the boys when she complained about this sexual harassment. Now, as bad as that is, it's not just Roger Ailes. Yes, he's the focal point, but it's also the kind of culture that he's reported to have created at Fox News. Quote, when she acted as co-host of Fox and Friends for over 7 years, Carlson alleges that co-host Steve Doocy, quote, created a hostile work environment by regularly treating her in a sexist and condescending way. No way. I'm not surprised. Now, he also engaged in a pattern and practice of severe and pervasive sexual harassment, including frequently belittling Carlson and treating her like a blonde female prop, according to the complaint. Now, look, I already had my suspicions that Doocy was a douchebag, and so I really wouldn't be surprised if this is proven to be valid. Now, Carlson also suggests that there were, quote, other Fox News hosts who did not complain about harassment and rebuff his sexual advances, and were in turn given media support and promotion. Can you think of a few hosts where that might be? Any new up-and-coming Fox News hostesses out there that may have gotten their position by assuming the position? I'm just asking. Just asking. Look, when it comes down to it, does any of this really surprise anyone? It doesn't surprise me. She worked at Fox News, which is essentially softcore porn for old conservatives. Remember, this is a workplace, where women are not allowed to wear pants. You don't see any woman on Fox News wearing pants. It's always skirts, right? And of course, where they remove the desks so that you have to see, you will see their legs. This is also a channel where Roger Ailes himself was reported to watch with the sound off. What Why would you watch with the sound off? He said something along the lines of, oh, so I can see how it looks, right? So I can see how it's presented. My guess is he probably just wanted to ogle the women that are working for him. If all of this is true, it kind of confirms what we already thought, that Roger Ailes is nothing more than a pervy old man. Now, I'm not saying that Gretchen Carlson, through all of this, deserved that kind of treatment. Politics aside, this is a horrible, horrible work environment. And I'm surprised that any woman would want to work there. But once again, money and power. Now, I'm not saying that getting paid a good paycheck makes you deserve that kind of treatment, even for the millions and millions of dollars that some of these hosts get. There's still no excuse for that. And to be honest, it's not worth any of that. But here's the thing, right? This is kind of a big deal because now she's going up against Roger Ailes openly, and by proxy, also Fox News. Imagine if they cover this. They might not cover it. They might cover it. I don't know. My guess is they would probably try to ignore it as much as possible, not make any statements, and try to, just sweep it under the rug. Sweep it under the rug. But if they do report on it, ooh, the headlines, the hit pieces, it would be brutal in the media. Absolutely brutal. And would be an absolute mess. So I can understand why they would want to keep this whole thing quiet. And if they fail in that, well, then we're going to end up seeing how bad it really gets. Because I wouldn't be surprised that more women working for Fox, or who maybe used to work for Fox News, could end up coming forward with these same types of allegations. This could end up being the unraveling of Fox News. This is a big story.